Good morning, everyone. And as you know, in class 11 business studies, we are on chapter number 10, that is internal trade. And in the internal trade, I am going to explain you yes. Internal trade means if the trade don't crosses the boundaries of the country, then it is termed as internal trade, trade within the boundaries of the countries, okay? And this will be within the boundaries of the country, like the buyer is of Kota and seller is of Chennai, then it will be termed as internal trade. Okay, internal trade is classified in basically two categories, wholesale trade and retail trade. Wholesale trade means the trade is in large quantity, or we can say in bulk quantity, so that will be internal trade. And in internal trade, the buyer and seller belong to the same country with the same amount, currency, same rules they will follow. This will be termed as internal or domestic trade. Okay, so domestic or internal trade means the buyer and seller belong to the same nation, using same currency, following same rules. Generally in internal trade, roadways and railways are the mode of transportation. Now, I am going to explain you the wholesale trade and retail trade. Now, wholesale trade. If the trade is of large quantity, big amount, huge amount, and quantity as well as amount is more than it is wholesale, link between producer and retailer, and retail trade means the trade held between wholesalers and consumers. They purchase from wholesalers and sell to consumers. So, okay, I am going to explain the page. Okay. Wholesale trade, producer or the manufacturer and retail. They are the link between these two. Okay? Yes. And retail trade means they purchase from wholesalers, work as a link, and then they sell the goods to final consumers. So they work as a link between wholesalers and consumers. Clear? Now see, I am going to show you it with the notes, then you will be able to understand, see. That is the internal trade. Internal trade means the trade plus, please note down the meaning and all other thing, all the details. Trade means buying and selling of goods, which involves the exchange of commodities for money or money's worth. On the basis of a scale of operation, quantity, scale of operation means on the basis of quantity. Internal trade divided in two parts, that is wholesale trade and retail trade. Wholesale trade, if the buying and selling in large quantity, in bulk, wholesaler buys goods directly from the producers and sells them to the retailers. They work as a link between producers and retailers. One deals in wholesale trade in bulk quantity. in large quantity are known as wholesalers or wholesale dealers. Please note it down. Yes, note down please. Now see, services of wholesalers. Now the services of wholesalers classified in two parts. As they work as a link between producers and retailers, so they provide services to wholesalers. Wholesalers provide services to producers, and wholesalers provide services to retailers as well. So they provide services to producers and wholesalers provide services to retailers. Yes, one by one, wholesalers services. First, facilitating large-scale production. How the large-scale production is possible? When the bulk orders from wholesalers receive, then it helps them to produce in large quantity. See, producers are able to produce in large quantity only when they receive bulk orders from wholesalers. Retailers are unable to give orders in bulk because retailers means they sell in small quantity or according to the requirement one by one to direct to the consumers. So, bulk orders can be received only from wholesalers and they help them to produce in large quantity. Then bearing risk. See, wholesalers purchase the entire goods immediately as production process over. Now they take the risk of change in demand, spoilage, damage, theft, leakage, insects, every risk they take. As in chapter 1, various types of risk we studied. Natural risk, man-made risk means human risk, economic risk. All risks are now bear by wholesalers. Even the risk during transportation, maybe loss in transit is there, maybe some damage in storage there will be there. So every risk is now there by wholesalers. Now, financial assistance. Wholesalers purchase goods always on cash basis. Even sometimes they give advance payment to producers for bulk purchase. And even before production started, they give the advance payment. That's why they help in financial matters also. The next, expert advice. See, wholesalers are the old players of the market. They know each and every aspect of marketing. Even they know easily, they are in touch with the retailers, so they collect the information, they gather the information, they analyze it, they are related. Okay, what are the information they will collect? One by one. SWOT. Strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. And customer's choice, competitors, and market condition. You can learn these words. Then it will be easy for you to explain. So the wholesalers collect the information about the customer's choice, competitors, condition of the market, change in technology, change in fashion and preference, change in the customer's demand, and then they pass it to the producers as they are the link They collect information from retailers and pass it to producers. So they give expert advice, then they help in marketing. Yes, no doubt. How they help in marketing? Yes, just now I told you. Market research and analysis, survey, advertisement, transportation, warehousing. See, marketing is a wider term. Product according to the choice of customers. Marketing starts from here till deliver to the customer. Okay, so help in marketing. Then facilitates continuity of production. See, my dear children, generally producers or manufacturers work in some specific season. But because the wholesalers purchase in bulk quantity, so they continue the production work and even goods are available whenever the customer demands it. That's why even in the off season also we can get the production. Even when the producer is not producing the goods, then also we can get the production products. Then storage facilities. See, my dear children, in India, generally the wholesalers purchase the goods in bulk quantity directly from producers and keep them in the store. Keep them in their own warehouses or storage. So whenever retailer demanded, they supply it immediately. Now, as I told you just now, please, wholesalers are the link between producers and retailers. So now retailers also in the touch with the wholesalers and wholesalers provide services to retailers as well. Okay, who are the retailers? Yes, they purchase goods from wholesalers and supply to consumers. So retailers are also a link or channel of distribution in the whole process. See, sometimes direct channel is used by the producers, means directly from producer to consumer. But generally, many times in FMCG goods, fast moving consumable goods, eatables, soap, washing powder, cold drinks, everywhere, the organization can use different channels. One channel is direct, which is from producer to consumer, like Eureka Fox, Aquaguard, etc. They sell directly to their customers. An indirect channel means some role of intermediaries involved in it. Intermediaries means indirect channel. First is wholesalers, retailers and consumers. Means producer use this channel. First producer to wholesaler, wholesaler to retailer and retailer to consumer. In few type of goods, wholesalers to retailers, then retailers to consumers, or producer to retailers and retailers to consumers, like bread, this Saras milk parlors are also there. Producers supply the goods to retailers and we buy from retailers. Bread, these things, vegetables also. Okay. So there are various channels of distribution. But here we are studying about the wholesaler, and wholesaler provides services to producers as well as they provide services to retailers. Now, services to retailers. Availability of goods. This is the major role of wholesaler plays. That they supply the goods whenever demanded by the retailers. See, the producers are unable to supply the goods whenever the retailer required it. How? Producers are in some part of the country, in remote areas maybe. And retailers are spread, wholesalers are also in every corner of the country. So retailers are generally in touch with the local wholesalers. Okay, so they get the goods whenever they require, as there is a large quantity stored by wholesalers. Just now I told you, the wholesaler purchase goods directly from the producers and keep them in their own warehouses, in their own godowns, and they supply the goods whenever demanded by the retailers. The next, marketing support. Marketing support means wholesaler takes all the decision and burdens of advertisement and sales promotion activities, and the retailers perform it but enjoys the benefit also. See, generally, wholesalers arrange the marketing skills, sales promotion tools, and they give it to retailers, then retailers deal it with the consumers. So, various marketing tools, sales promotional activities are performed by wholesalers, like, yes, discount, coupon, scratch card, gift, buy one get one, quantity gift, various schemes launched by wholesalers to increase the sales volume, and the benefit will be given to retailers. See, nowadays the producers and wholesalers are giving various attractive schemes so that their sales volume will increase, because ultimate aim is to increase the sales volume. Then marketing support. Wholesaler takes all the burden of advertisement and sales promotion activities, and the retailer enjoys the benefit. So marketing support is given by wholesalers to the retailers. Then providing credit facilities. See, my dear children, wholesalers buy the goods from the producers generally on cash basis and supply it to retailers on credit basis. Generally, sales or return basis also given. See, they give the benefit of credit purchase, credit facilities. They can take the goods, and whenever they have money, they will return to the wholesalers. So the retailers get this benefit without much investment in working capital. They don't invest too much amount in working capital, because inventory or goods they get from the wholesalers in credit basis. When the goods sold, they will have money, they will give it to the wholesalers. They return it and they will take the goods again. Then specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge means wholesalers can give expert advice on their products, as they are dealing only a limited line of goods. What do you understand by limited or particular line? See, okay, I am going to give you that example. Wholesalers generally deal in single line or one or two line of products, but retailers keep variety of products of different brands, different shape, different quantity, different design, different products, different producers' products. Retailers have variety, but wholesalers generally deal with single line of product. Okay, like, okay, I'm giving you the soap. Wholesaler will deal in soap or washing powder only. But retailers will keep everything, washing powder, toothpaste, daily need items and everything. So the wholesalers, because they deal from generation to generation in a specific line, in single line of products, limited products they deal. So they have perfect knowledge about the market, and they have expert advice, because generally they do research and survey and collect the information, and after gathering the information they analyze the information and take conclusive decisions, and this information, this advice, they pass or inform to the retailers, like what are the new products in the market, what are their uses, quality, prices, how to use, and to attract them, they are giving some specialized knowledge and expert advice. Then risk sharing. As I told you, retailers buy from the wholesalers in small quantity and even on credit basis. So they have very risk burden. They don't share any high risk. What? See, the finance sources are not required because generally they purchase the goods on credit. They don't purchase the goods in bulk quantity, they purchase in the small quantity so that there will be some change in technology, demand, fashion that will not give any loss to the retailer. Because he has stock in very limited quantity and he purchased the goods according to the demand generally. And they purchase the goods from wholesalers in small quantity according to the demand. So they don't keep the huge investment in working capital, in inventory. They purchase whenever they require, they purchase accordingly. So they don't need to invest too much amount even. They don't need to keep the goods in storage or warehouses. So the investment is less. Quantity of goods or inventory is less. No need of warehouses or inventory. No need of huge investment capital. So they see if the things are out of fashion, outdated technology, obsolete technology, customers are not demanding, then there will be loss. But here, the retailers have benefit of wholesalers that they buy according to the customer's demand. So there is no need to invest too much amount, no need to keep the huge amount of stock. Generally, they buy according to the customer's demand. Even the season change, they don't buy that product of off-season. So there is no need to keep the goods in stock, no need to keep the investment in that stock. Whenever they require, okay, whenever the customers demand it, accordingly, they purchase, they put the order to the wholesalers and wholesalers supply the goods at their doorstep. So they generally have this facility. So availability of goods whenever they require, because the wholesalers always have stock in their godowns. So whenever retailers require, they put the order, then they supply the goods. Then marketing support, see advertisement, sales promotion schemes, these various schemes like concert, scratch card, buy one get one, quantity gift, product combination. Do you know about product combination? Yes. Conditioner with shampoo. Okay. Maggi sauce with Maggi. These are the product combination. And quantity gift means if you will buy 10 packets, you will get 2 packets free. That is all the facilities, marketing supports provided by the wholesalers, and retailers give this benefit to the consumers if they want. Then provide credit facilities. Retailers don't need, no need to invest too much amount in their business. Whenever they require the goods, they put the order to the wholesaler supply, and they deal with the various wholesalers. Because for one thing they put the orders to one wholesaler, for another thing they give the order to another wholesaler. So they deal with various wholesalers. Like for toothpaste, he is giving to the order to the some other person. For cold drinks, to the other person. Because the wholesalers generally deal in 1 or 2 products or 1 or 2 lines, product lines. Okay, so they give them credit facilities, etc. Then specialized knowledge. See, generally wholesalers have expert knowledge, specialized knowledge about the market, so they can give it to the retailers, and this information they can give it to the producers as well. So the producer will produce according to the demand, and retailers can give the orders according to the market situation, according to the customer's demand, change in fashion, change in technology, etc. So generally specialized knowledge is with wholesalers, and they can give expert information, and because they analyze, they do the market survey, and they deal in one or two products, so they are having perfect knowledge about their product and risk sharing. See, wholesalers bear the whole risk generally, because the retailers buy the goods whenever they require in small quantity, so there is no need to keep them in the stock, there is no need to put them in the stock as well. There is no need to keep the large inventory. No need of warehouses without even the fashion change, technology change. The risk will not be of retailers, because he is keeping the goods in very small quantity. Okay, so these are the points we discussed. These are the services of wholesalers, services of wholesalers to producers as well as to retailers. I'm sure you all are enjoying this.